Hello and welcome back to the Yamanote. Alex here, and it's been a while since the last time that we had a new video, a new run on the Yamanote. But as you can see, we have a new game today. It's the latest release from Sonic Power in the RealPro series, and this is the, let me get the name right, the Tetsudō Nippon RealPro kyori unten Tokkyū Hinotori Kintetsu Tetsudō Hen, and is with Kintetsu Railway, and the translation is Railway Japan RealPro Long Distance Driving Limit Express Hinotori Kinki Nippon Railway Edition. And you can see the 80,000 series, the Kintetsu 80,000 series Hinotori there. But the train that actually we are gonna drive today is the 8A series. I'm gonna explain why during the run, but let's go into it. And by the way, I hope that you all have been doing great. I'm sorry for not producing new content in this time, but you know, sometimes life gets in the way and everything. So let's move into the 8A series. This is gonna be on the Osaka and Nara Line, and this is a service from Ōsaka Namba Station to Kintetsu Nara Station. So let's get into it. And I love those transition details, and look at that. This is the 8A series that started services on 2024, and I want to do this because this is the current Laurel Prize winner. So this train was awarded the prestigious Laurel Prize, one of the most prestigious train awards in Japan, in 2025. So we are driving the current winner, and we are still in December, so it's still time. By the way, this is a Monday, so I guess this counts as a Densha de Monday. But yeah, let's go into Osaka Namba Station to start the run, and we'll of course I'm using the Densha de GO Zuiki Mascon. As you know, all the latest releases of the Tetsudō Tabi series, the Railway Japan series, have the ability to use the Zuiki Mascon. And yeah, let's get ready to depart from Osaka Namba Station. Actually, this is on the Namba line, and from there we'll go into the Osaka line and then to the Nara line proper. So let's get ready. Ooh. Okay. So let's say goodbye to the mascot. Okay, doors are closing, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko. Departure clear from Nara Eki Station. Well, Eki Station. Okay, current speed limit is 45. This is an express service, 6-car express service, as you can see. And the next stop will be Kintetsu Nippon. So we are starting underground, but we'll get outside, and believe me, the views on the Kintetsu Nara Line are spectacular. Okay, so we are arriving at Nippon, and there to the left, I think that's a 5800 series of Kintetsu. And look at the graphics, they are so clear. Oh my god. Okay, coming to a stop. Okay, we'll stop there. Close enough, I believe. 2 seconds ahead of the schedule, not bad. We just get an A, but I'm getting into the rhythm. Sorry if I need to. I'm a bit rusty here. It's been a while, but I'm really happy because actually I have to say, Sonic Power has been on a roll producing games. They are so great, the latest games, and actually I have the latest two, not for today, but maybe we'll get into them. Alright, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now.
閉塞進行調査なし
Shupat Shinko, departure clear. Departing Kintetsu Nippon Bus Station. We have an 80 speed limit. And the next stop will be Osaka Uemachi.
大阪上本町停車
Just here.
閉塞進行
And that's also the site of one of the biggest Kintetsu department stores, the Uehonmachi department store. Alright, keeping it under 80 kilometers there. Let's get a bit more speed as we get a green light. And look, a train is gonna cross here. And look there, that's the 80,000 series, the Hinotori Limited Express. That was also a award winner train. It was the Blue Ribbon. It was awarded the Blue Ribbon Award. Sorry, there in 2021, and actually that's the Kintetsu way, because although you might not be very familiar with Kintetsu, they are the railway company with the most awards. All right, okay. This is more like it. 14 centimeters, 2 seconds ahead of schedule, and now we get an S award. Okay. But yeah, Kintetsu is the company with the highest number of Blue Ribbon prizes. That is the most important train prize in all of Japan. And yeah, that's also why I wanted to drive a Kintetsu train. At least on the Switch. By the way, I'm playing on the Switch too. So this game has been released for the Nintendo Switch. Alright, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now.
出発進行
Shupat Shinko. And although it has not been optimized for the Switch 2, I think you can see some improvements, especially when it goes to the stability of the video and also loading times. So now we are actually on the Osaka line, although we are continuing the tracks, because the Osaka line is kind of the are on upper level tracks, but we are going to see them just as we go to the outside. And the next stop is Tsuruhashi, and you just heard that we'll connect there with the JR West Loop Line. Okay, we can see another one of the older Kintetsu trains.
Number A4.
急行
Please change here for Yamato-Yagi and Ise-shima, and for the JR Loop Line.
On the JR Loop Line, we are actually going under the JR West Loop Line tracks.
After Tsuruhashi, we will be stopping at Fuse.
And the next stop will be Fuse. Okay. Coming to a stop. Not my best braking here, but I think, okay, 5 centimeters over the limit, 3 seconds ahead of schedule. We still kept getting the S award, and now that we are on the outside, I think you will appreciate the quality of the video. As I was saying, Sonic Power has been on a roll since last year, actually, since the release of the Tetsudō Tabi Memoriaru, the Keiha 85 series train. And I absolutely recommend. And by the way, look at the detail that the RealPro game is also announced. Right, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. 出発進行 Departing now, Tsuruhashi Station. The next station will be Fuse. That means that we'll be passing through Imasato Station. And you can see that here we have quadruple track, and the current speed limit is 19. Sorry, I've been talking too much and not paying attention to the green light. But yeah, I'm excited to be back with a new video. Alright, let's get a bit more speed. Nice. As we get another green light. Entering a section.
Thank you for taking
Upcoming
Kintetsu
85 speed limit.
This is the express bound for Nara. We will be stopping at Fuse, Ishikiri, Ikoma,
As we hear the next stations that will come in line. And yeah, I think it's okay. We have an upcoming 85 speed limit.
Station number A6. After Fuse,
Just as we pass through Imasato Station. Okay, 1 second behind schedule. 85 speed limit. We have an upcoming 65 speed limit. Green light. So let's get a bit more speed. Something like that. Perfect. Green light. And we are approaching now Fuse Station. And we have a relay signal Chui. You can also see now that the Osaka Line tracks that were in the center are going down. This is because, okay, we have a 65 speed limit, upcoming 40 speed limit. Like you can see there, the Osaka Line tracks, Kintetsu Osaka Line tracks, because they divide here from the Nara Line tracks. 40 speed limit. A special livery train to the right. Hit at Fuse Station. We still have time. Okay, reducing speed. Okay, just on time, on schedule at Fuse Station. Nice, nice, nice. And I'm gonna change schedules here, the time schedule, because from now on we will continue on the Nara line. So the Kintetsu Osaka line diverges from here, and we continue on our way to Kintetsu Nara Station. So as you can see, the next stop will be Ishikiri. So we are gonna pass through a lot of stations here on the Nara line. This is a express train. And yeah, all the details, like the closing doors. And by the way, did you see that? All right, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko, departure clear. We have a 45 speed limit. But did you see that bird moving? That is one thing that I really love. Okay, we have a 95 speed limit, but an upcoming 40 speed limit as we move into the track switching. Something that I really like about the Sonic Power games is that they record before the departing of the train. So it's not like in previous games that everything was freeze just as you move. No, in this you can see that the world is still moving. And yeah, those little details,
The next stop is
I gotta say, I think that currently they are offering the best games when it comes to full motion video train driving games. Like there, I say it. Okay, we'll be passing through Kawachi Eiwa now.
各車両に優先座席を設けています。優先座席では、お年寄り
Let's
や
see.
体の不自由な方、
Okay, 1 second late, not bad.
低速進行
座席を
Next, we'll be passing through Kawachi Kosaka. We currently have a 90 speed limit. And upcoming, no, sorry, we have a 95 speed limit, and we can see on the navigation aid that we have an upcoming 90 speed limit. Just as we pass through Kawachi Kosaka. Okay, let's see. I think we are gonna be a bit ahead of schedule here. Yeah, 2 seconds, not bad.
危ない進行
차량마다 우선 좌석이 있습니다.
And also, you can see there Hansin train. I think that was Hansin 9000 series, just as we prepare to go through Janosato. And this is interesting because in the space between this station and the next station, Wakai-Wata, probably is going to be built a new station
進行
because the Osaka monorail is there are plans to extend the Osaka monorail from their current terminus on the airport line, and the idea is to connect it to the Nara Line, and the perfect point will be right here under the expressway. Why? Because the current terminus of the, like right here, the current terminus of the Osaka monorail is following that expressway in a straight line, so it can make sense that if you want to extend the line and cross it with the
急行
Nara Line, you will just continue building the monorail forward.
進行
All right, sorry about that. We getting ready to pass through Wakai Iwata. Okay, let's get a bit more speed. Okay, that's 2 seconds. Not bad, not
低
bad.
速進行
So we currently have a 105 speed limit, and I need to get back into the following the speed limits while doing commentary. Sorry about that. Green light. Next we'll be passing through Kawachi Hanasono, and we have an upcoming 100 speed limit, as you have seen on the
2号線
navigation aid. Yeah, we are late here by 2 seconds.
2号線場内進行
Next we'll be passing Higashi Hanasono.
出発進行
And this is near the Hanasono Rugby Stadium. And by the way, you see all those trucks that go
制限
Whoa.
90
90 speed limit, 95 speed limit, sorry. I was looking at the trucks. Those trucks go to the Hanasono depot, to the Higashi Hanasono inspection yard, that is one of the main depots on this line. And now, just in front of us, we can see the Ikoma mountain range. That is kind of the main reason. Alright, we have an upcoming 90 speed limit,
制限90中継進行
just as we go through Hyotanjama. 95 speed limit,
低速進行
90 speed limit. 5 seconds, we've seen another Hanshin train. That's Hanshin 1000 series. Relay signal clear, I believe. Green light. Because those have like a black door on front. The 1000 series. We have an upcoming 80 speed limit.
進行
And yeah, the Kintetsu railways were
閉塞進行
alright. We have a green light. Okay.
閉塞注意
And we have a Chui. Relay signal Chui. We have an upcoming 80 speed limit. Green light. Next we'll be passing through Hiraoka. Okay, I think we are
中継
closer in time right now. Relay signal clear. Okay. Oh no, we are 10 seconds ahead of time. Okay, just as we see another Hanshin 1000 series. Green light. Okay, let's try to make here as we get ready to pass through Nukata. Relay signal clear. Okay, that's better. We have a green light. And next we'll be stopping
閉塞注意
at Ishikiri as we get a Chui. Caution. 75 speed limit.
進行
Green light.
石切りです。
Approaching
石切
Ishikiri.
りの次は
予告
生駒に停まります。電車と
Upcoming speed limit 65.
お降りの際は足元にご注意ください。
注意
Ishikiri. Station number A16. After Ishikiri, we will be
65
stopping
speed
at
limit.
Ikoma.
Okay, we have 40 seconds now. Entering Ishikiri station. Fifteen seconds now. Okay. We're gonna be a bit late. Okay, 4 seconds late, but 25 centimeters. That was close. Actually, we managed to. We were being way ahead of schedule there. But yeah, this was a long section between stations. And yeah, we are now approaching the Ikoma mountain range. That is a mountain range that divides the Osaka plain from the Nara basin, and that was a problem when connecting the two cities, this mountain range. So, well, let's get going, because we are gonna get into the tunnels. And that's kind of the reason why the Kintetsu was created. Initially, it was the Nara Tramway Company, but 1 month into the existence of the company, it changed name into the Osaka Tramway Company. And this was at the beginning of the 20th century. Alright, doors are closing. 65 speed limit. All the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko. Departure clear. The next stop will be Ikoma, the name of the mountain. This is Mount Ikoma. And yeah, in the beginning they there was the idea of like building a cable car just to get through the mountain, over the mountain, but of course that was not feasible for properly connecting Osaka and Nara. So in the end, the company managed to get the money for building a tunnel. But the problem was that the tunnel was so costly that the company almost immediately went into the red. And because it was only serving local communities along the way and things like shrine and temples, it was called at a time, it was known as the Osaka Weather Company, because if the weather was good, there will be business, but if the weather was bad, people will not go visiting the Ikoma mountain and they will not ride. So that put a lot of pressure into Kintetsu, into the Osaka Tramway Company at the time. And what they did was starting creating new ways of revenue, like creating, for instance, the rugby stadium. That was the first rugby stadium in Japan, in order to have things that people would like to go and would like to take a train to go there, and also amusement parks and all kind of things. So in that sense, Kintetsu was one of the trailblazers in this idea of private railway companies becoming huge enterprises with a lot of business interests beyond the railway. For instance, nowadays, and I find this so funny, nowadays Kintetsu operates, the name of it is like Spain Village or something. Let me check it. The Shima Spain Village. So it's a Spain theme park, and it's called Villa España. and it's around the area. It's in the Mie Prefecture, and yeah, it's a huge theme park just built around the idea of recreating Spain. But it's another way of justifying having a railway there and generating business, generating revenue. Okay, so now we are entering Ikoma station. We have a 65 speed limit, upcoming 45 speed limit.
The doors on the right will open.
The cable car is right there. To the right, okay. Now we need to stop a bit more. Like that. All right, right there. 11 centimeters, 1 second ahead of schedule at Ikoma station. And right now, by the way, we are into the Nara Prefecture. So the Ikoma mountain range is also the divide between the Osaka Prefecture and the Nara Prefecture. So right now we are into Nara proper. And yeah, the video quality is excellent. Like, it's so good. Compare even to other RealPro installments by Sonic Power. Okay, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupat 5, 45 speed limit.
少佐45
95 speed limit. And speaking of Laurel Prize winner, look there, that's the 400 the Osaka Metro 400 series. That was very divisive design, but that was the Laurel Prize winner for 2024. So the 2025 and 2024 winners crossing here.
通過線
And yeah, we have a 95, currently 95 speed limit, upcoming 90 speed limit.
学園前です。
The next stop will be Gakuen Mae,
大和西大寺に停
and
まり
we have a section.
The next stop is Gakuen Mae.
Next, we'll be passing through Higashi Ikoma.
進行
After Gakuen Mae, we will be stopping at Yamato-Saidaiji.
Let's get a bit more speed here. Upcoming 90 speed limit
制限90低速
on the navigation hub. By the way, the 8A series is the first Kintetsu railway train to have a complete glass cockpit. As you can see, all the instruments are on the screens. We don't have any kind of traditional analog instruments. And the 8A series is gonna be the new standard train for Kintetsu, and that's a pretty big thing, because Kintetsu, as I was saying, is one of the major private railway companies, so much that it has the second largest fleet after Tokyo Metro. So yeah, introducing a new type, that's a really big thing. And by the way, the name 8A comes from because 8 means that it will be used on the Nara and Kyoto line,
低速
and
進
A
行
because it's a 4-car a 4-car set with 2 motor cars and 2 trailer cars. Alright, and next we'll be passing through Tomio Station. And the current speed limit is 90, but we have an upcoming 85 speed limit. Okay, I think we are a bit ahead of a schedule here,
低速進行
as we get a green light. Okay, 1 second ahead of a schedule,
セクション
85 speed limit.
低速進行
Let's get a bit more speed. As we see another, what I think is a 5800 series. I'm sorry, you know that I'm more of a JR group guy, so sometimes recognizing the trains of the other companies is, yeah. I need to work on that. Actually, I've never been on a Kintetsu train. Oh, something to do for the next time. Green light? Right, so we are now approaching
Gakuen Mae,
Gakuen Mae.
station number 820. After Gakuen Mae, we will be stopping at
We have 20 seconds
Yamato-Saidaiji.
now.
The doors on the left will open.
Sorry, 20 seconds now. And Gakuen Mae, by the way, is near a school, and you can see by all the people that were waiting. Okay, we are gonna be late. We are gonna be late here. No other way around it. Alright, we are 4 seconds late. Not so bad, not so bad. And 12 centimeters, so that should be good. We keep that as ranking there. As we approach our terminus station, that is Kintetsu Nara. By the way, that was also another thing, that Kintetsu has a more direct approach between Osaka and Nara, more direct than the Yamato-Ji line of the JR West, and that is part of the Kansai main line. Alright, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now.
進行
Shupatchinko, departure clear. Departing Gakuen Mae, and the next stop will be Yamato-Saidaiji.
低速進行
Current speed limit 95.
停車
次は大和西大
Let's get some speed.
急行
天理
as we get a green light.
The next stop is Yamato-Saidaiji. Station number A26.
Okay, let's reduce the speed, and next we'll be passing through Ayameike, sorry. Okay, 2 seconds ahead of schedule, not bad. Reducing a bit of speed, and that was some minutes more there. Like a really old model. Okay. We still have that 95 speed limit as we get a green light, but we have an upcoming 75 speed limit. We get another green light. Green light.
Thank you for taking Kintetsu Railway.
75 speed limit. Upcoming 65 led limit.
Station
Relay signal Chui.
A26. Please change here for Tenri, Kashihara Jingumae, and Kyoto.
Crossing a section.
For Kyoto, please
65
go to
speed
track
limit.
344. Thank you for taking Kintetsu Railway.
注意
We have a Chui. 75 speed limit now. 95 speed limit. But we have a Chui. As we approach Yamato-Saidaiji.
第二場内注意
1 minute now. Upcoming 45 speed limit. 45. Upcoming. We get that Chui. We need to stop here. 45 speed limit. Upcoming 30 speed limit. And we are going to change here, drivers. A change of crew. We are way ahead of schedule here. So at the very least, let's try to be right on the mark for the crew change so they don't have to walk much. We are 6 seconds ahead of schedule. Not so bad, but right on the mark we get a 0 centimeter stop. Ah. I was missing that. And yeah, there's a change of crews here. And in Yamato-Saidaiji, Yamato-Saidaiji, there's also a change for through services into the Kintetsu Kyoto line. And those also connect with the Kyoto municipal subway lines. So yeah, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupatchinko, departure clear, as we get a 30 speed limit.
少佐3
But Shupatchinko, departure clear.
The next stop is
並速進
Shin-Omiya.
100 speed limit. We have an upcoming 50 speed limit because, as you can see, all those
新大宮
switching tracks to get into the Kyoto line. So we continue with this 50 speed limit.
並速進行
Green light. 100 speed limit.
This train will soon be going through
Hear
the
that?
Heijo Palace site. You will be able to view the Suzaku Gate on the right and the Daigokuden Hall on the left. We highly recommend visiting the Heijo Palace site, where you will be able to feel the
So we are going through the old palace side, when Nara was the capital of Japan. And this is also a very interesting thing because the the rail tracks go through the palace side, and you can see there the gate to the right, and that has been a problem because some people have said that the space, although the palace is no longer there, the space should be without any railway crossing, because actually there's a rail crossing but needs to be manned in order to be operated, so a lot of the time it's not operated. I think it's this one, the one that we just passed, not entirely sure. And there was a proposal to grade separate the tracks of the Nara Line, and it was in place until a new government came into the Nara Prefecture, and they saw the price tag for separating the tracks, and they were like, hey, are we sure we really need that? So for the time being, it seems that it has gone back into the drawing stage. All right, and we are making a stop at Shin Omiya. No relation to Omiya Station near Tokyo, of course. Okay, 10 seconds now. Okay, 1 second late, 7 centimeters, not bad. And from here we are on to the last station of the ride, that is Kintetsu Nara Station. I hope that you have enjoyed this short ride. It was kind of getting into the mood of things. I hope that coming next year I will be able to do more. Like, as I was saying, we still have the Hinotori Limit Express. And alright, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko. Departing Shin Omiya Station for Kintetsu Nara Station. So let's get moving. Green light, 85 speed limit. Upcoming 65 speed limit, and we see another Hanshin train. Just as we go underground. And look how clear is the image, although we are going underground. Again, the work that Sonic Power is doing is fantastic. Alright, we have an upcoming 65 speed limit.
We will soon stop at Nara Park.
We have a Chui.
This is the final stop.
And this is the final stop. We have an upcoming 45 speed limit. And remember, there's no possibility of overrun in this station. We have a 45 speed limit, upcoming 30 speed limit. Okay, let's get a bit more speed just as we get into our platform. And how clear is the image? You can almost read everything. And this is platform 2, as you can see. Upcoming 30 speed limit, 20 seconds, a bit less than 20 seconds here. We might be a bit late, but we cannot overrun. Okay, 7 seconds late. But 31 centimeters. Okay. Ooh, we managed to keep that S ranking. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed Kintetsu, the Tetsudō Nippon, Tetsudō Nippon RealPro Kintetsu edition. That is the, well, Kinki Nihon Tetsu. That's the full name of the company. Kinki in this case being the Kansai region, is like another name for the Kansai region. That is where Osaka, Nara, and Kyoto are. But yeah, I hope that you have, like, I hope it's showing on the camera and I'm not just moving it. But yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed. It has been a real pleasure to be back. So yeah, thank you for riding with the Yamanote, and until the next time, have a nice rest of your day. Bye!